Okay, we have pretty much what I feel to be an urgent little Marvel Rivals update. Season 9 is upon us, basically, and they showed a lot of crazy things, a lot of nutty things, and as you can tell from the title, I am not too excited about what they're doing to Widow. And I'm about to go over those reasons as briefly as I can. I kind of don't really want to waste a whole lot of time about it, though I am very passionate about it, and hence why I feel like I should make this video. It's kind of an urgent one, right? I'm not a fan of this, and not everyone kind of shares my opinion. You know, there are people who are like, oh, this is all good, but it's just like, you and I both know, everybody who's watching this video who has any experience playing this character knows that a huge part of her identity is her scope. And I don't know if anyone watching this video has played like older FPS games. I come from Call of Duty background. I was big on Black Ops 2, and if you know anything about Black Ops 2, it has quick scopers. Basically, people who like to aim really fast with their snipers and get precision shots as efficiently as possible. And that is basically, as a tank main, the sole reason I even play Widow at all. Normally I play tanks, but she was quite literally, like, day one, like, she fit right into my hands just because the moment that I played Widow, she just felt perfect for me. Like, she brought me back to the good old Call of Duty Black Ops 2 days. And yeah, that was how I loved playing with the character. I love the precision and the skill expression involved in doing ADS and doing these trick shots and these predictive shots about where the opponent is going to be in the next millisecond and clicking heads. And that was a huge part of why I enjoyed playing her, and now they're basically moving it to a small part of her, and I just don't feel like this rework addresses her. Like, now they did give her nice things. I'm not gonna say that it's all bad. Obviously, unlimited sprint is nice, and you know, the dive ability that they gave her is also nice. There's some quality to it, right? But I just literally don't understand why they would take, like, the main part. Like, if you are a Widow player to any extent, like, them taking away the ADS just makes no sense. Now, you could get on the whole thing about, oh, but you know, for lore accuracy, I mean, she never really was a sniper. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Like, seriously, just stop. Stop acting like you care about lore accuracy and just say that you hate snipers. At least be honest if you're gonna say something like that, because it just makes zero sense. Like, her being a sniper, that was her thing. But the reason why you would play Widow is because she's a sniper. Not because of, it just doesn't make any sense, because if you wanted to play a hit scan that doesn't have a scope, like, you have Hela, have Phoenix, have Elsa, depending on how you want to play, you know, there's plenty of other DPS that can shoot stuff, that can do other things. So it just doesn't make sense why they're pushing her in this direction. And I'm gonna sound like a crazy person, but I feel like the devs are listening to the wrong people. And you know, like, this was going on for a while. This whole rework, it's not like this rework is something that's so sudden, right? Like, it has been obviously going on for a while. It has been in the talks for a while. But guess what? Guess who were the people talking about the rework? Guess who? People who don't play the character. I'm hearing a bunch of Widow, like, you know, healer mains talk about, oh, you know, oh, rework to make the character better. Brother, every one of you watching this video and I all know that is cap, straight cap. What really happened was the healers and some of the DPS too, whoever, all those people who claimed that they cared about the character being reworked to be better, those people literally just hate snipers, and they figured, oh wait, but let's disguise it as a way, like let's disguise it as if we actually care about the character, when in reality we just hate the character and we don't want to deal with them anymore. It's not anything new. The stuff I'm saying is not anything new. Everyone should know that, like, people in this game, they're disingenuous. They don't really actually care for the true health of the game. They care about their own interests. So I'm going to put myself in the shoes of someone who hates dealing with snipers. If I hate dealing with snipers and I hate them, I absolutely hate them. Oh man, Hawkeye. Oh man, Black Widow. I hate those characters. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that same exact thing that just happened right now. It's Jeff all over again. The same thing happened with Jeff. I actually learned the game with Jeff. Jeff was one of my first characters. And when they reworked Jeff, I didn't like him anymore. Oh, looks like it's happening to me all over again. And you know, it's just this kind of thing that really, like, it irks me, man, because, like, especially with Widow, because at least with Jeff it's less painful because Jeff is an easy character, so when he got reworked it wasn't really all that much painful for... I mean, I still found it annoying, but at least since Jeff is an easy to play character, it wasn't something that I had to come to peace with. It didn't take long for me to just pick up other healers and not really, you know, just be able to move on. Now, with Widow, it's just much more of an annoying problem because Widow is actually like a character you kind of have to dedicate yourself to. She's a character that you kind of have to, like, learn the ins and outs with. And then for something like this to just come on and just, oh yeah, we're just gonna rework your character pretty much, like, from ground up and just make them work completely differently. Her ult is different, everything is different really about her. I just don't think that this is the direction that needs to be taken, and I have been hearing that there are, you know, widows getting together and making discussions and all that, so I am going to leave those discussions, every discussion I can pretty much find, I'm going to put them in the description, and I urge every one of you watching, please, like just get into these discussions and make some noise, because I as part of the Widow community, I'm not a fan of this. I think they need to approach this very differently, and I don't think it's a complete, like I said, there are good things that came from this patch and I overall appreciate it, but this is not the way to really go about it. Like they gotta give the character her identity back, because without her identity, pretty much Namor is gonna be my new... I'm just gonna move on to Namor. I mean, if I want to spam damage, I'd honestly play Punisher or do Hulk Namor. Like, if I want to play a DPS that just shoots a ton of stuff and does a ton of damage, I can pretty much just play Namor or Hulk and, you know, call it a day. Punisher, whatever. So it's not looking good, but I am hoping that enough noise is made. I have some confidence in this, but you know, I mean, I look at Jeff. Jeff never got brought back to his, you know, pre-work self, so it can go either way. Honestly, anything can come with this, so I'm not really gonna hold my breath up high. Anything can happen. Unfortunately, when it comes to these kinds of things, I've noticed lately, you know, I try to keep quiet about this, you know, it's just force of habit. I'm a tank main, I mainly play tanks, so I just kind of, I'm not very vocal about these things, but there are just going to be these situations where you have to make noise, and you have to post a video about it, and you have to open discussion and all that. But yeah, unfortunately, what happens in this game and this community really is that a lot of the wrong opinions are brought to the devs' attention, and I really honestly don't want to be making this video, but like I said in the beginning, I feel like this is kind of urgent. I feel like it is my duty as part of the player base to kind of try to steer things in a better direction. Maybe I don't have complete faith that things will be fixed, but you know, I could at least try to make an influence somewhere, make an impact. And you never know what can happen, right? So again, I'm gonna gather as many other posts in regards to this kind of change and this topic, and I'm gonna put them in the description. And yeah, I just feel like this is too much of a big deal to just let it slide. There are a lot of things I'm willing to let slide, but you know, I'm usually a quiet person. I don't really like to make noise about a lot of things. I'm just that kind of guy that instead of making noise, I usually just quietly leave. I've taken several breaks from this game, where I would just disappear for a whole season or two. I've done it before, and it's nothing new to me. Like if it comes down to taking another break, so be it. But yeah, I feel that that's kind of where we're at with this, and oh man, I'm looking forward to the tank stuff. I will give them credit for that. They're actually making tanks get abilities off their team ups for once, so I'll give them props for that. So like I said before, it's not all bad. It's just the widow part is just kind of like they're not going about it the right way. They're listening to the wrong people, and I feel like to have a real opinion on this, it's like you have to have actually played the character. But yeah, I'll just leave it here. Let me know what you guys think, and you know, comment, like, subscribe, all that bullshit.